All right. Hopefully we'll get this right. We'll see how it goes. Down. Okay. Let's see what we got here in Facebook land. How's Restream looking? Restream says it's on and nobody's watching. What Zwift Live says. Zwift Live is now live. So hopefully... You can watch this. Yo dog, I heard you like watching races, so watch this race while you're watching the race. Alright, so here we are, we're in the middle of the race. Alright, this race is 25 kilometers. Don't mind my post-workout sweat, hopefully you can hear me. I'm having some major issues with Discord this morning. It's active, but we can't see it. It is what it is. But you're joining our wonderful ladies on the Saturday ODivaZ race. We have this every first and third Saturday. Welcome viewers that are going to come and join us. Glad to have you. Top of the morning to you, St. Patrick's Day edition. So we could go into all kind of fun stuff about that, but today is the focus on the ladies. As you see, we've ended neutral. We're in a full race mode right now. So there was no neutral violations. Everybody rolled out really well. Apparently it was good, so we found out we had some Discord issues to go to text for information. We have a lead pack right here. Maybe 10 riders. Hopefully all pull in. Right now is a flat pack, so they're kind of getting sorted out in a bunch. Somehow we have a pro. 20 seconds, only in Zwift, right? Pro's 20 seconds off the back already. See how that goes. Flip over to Zwift Power here real quick to see how things are going. With any luck, we are in luck. And we'll see if this thing, I'll refresh the page here. Got the one-man band action. We're kind of thin on manpower today. So you have me. Of course, we have Megan. Megan was kind enough to lead the race. She went through neutral, did an excellent job. Yeah, I don't see the live button. See the live button here. Good. All right, so here we go. Thing about OBS, you can flip the screens. There you go. While the action's going on, we have this wonderful community tool called Zwift Power. Everybody knows what Zwift Power is, right? Whether the rankings are legit or not, well, time will tell, right? We haven't been really had a consensus on that. As you see, we have a breakaway of 10 riders. I am not in that bunch. It hasn't updated yet. I'm off the back, of course. What I usually do in this is help commentate if J-Flow or Taya are usually here commentating. Setting stuff up for them, but it looks like we have a lead pack of 10 racers. Go back to the regular stream. See how that updates in a while. A lot of strong riders at the front. Kim Beezer, join us from KRT. Helen Salt. Technically, I don't know how it ended up being race ODivaZ. It's race WBR, but that's okay. I'm not even sure if we really need tags anymore the way Zwift Power is. We still have a lead pack here. Exciting racing going on. Over 4 watts, 5 watts per kilogram up the hill. Wonderful ramp. As you see, Megan's still got enough energy. She can text, which is good. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Discord. I'm pretty upset about that. That's kind of got me twisted up today. Not a fan of the Discord. You know, it totally worked for my workout, and now it's not working at all. So, looks like Alan. Props to Alan. I don't know what to say about Discord. I'm pretty upset about that. Let's see if I can get my volume off on this tab. So good, now I can see stuff. Good, now we're looking live. Everything looks like it's good in Streamland. If I can have some assistants share it out. Kind of trying to watch the race and commentate at the same time. We have this goofy screen. Looks like we have Terry Cashmore from Endurance Nation join us this morning. Tiffany Larson up front. Partner in crime does not appear to be here today. Miss Charisse. And let me tell you, these ladies are something else. I had the fortunate opportunity to ride with them in Arizona at team camp. The one time at team camp, I rode with Tiffany and Charisse. It was a good time. Wow, it's like they're filled with helium on the hills, right? They'll just they'll just float away talking up a hill. So tons of fitness, awesome skill. So we have the lead. Breakaway looks good. Let's see if there's anything shaking up farther back. Guys will help me out. Let's see if Zwift Power helps me with this name. Pro. That would, my guess is not. Nope. Doesn't look like she's in Zwift Power. That doesn't surprise me. If you're a pro, you don't really need Zwift Power, right? So here we are. Good thing power-ups are flying left and right, so we have a chase pack that's forming up here. A couple little packs, actually. It looks really good. The nice thing about this ride is it's really set up for first-time racers. Nice, easy, neutral rollout with the ladies. Pardon my sweat. And, you know, when it's go time, you kind of find out who you're with, you match up. It's kind of a no-risk type deal, so if anybody's interested in doing it, I'd really encourage it. It's a fun race. It's actually my favorite event to do, so when I don't, not that I'm the greatest announcer, but when I do announcing, if I don't do announcing, I'm here anyway as a sweep, but it's a really fun race for me to watch. The ladies really, you can look at these, 4.4 front group, right? That's off the back. Anchors off the back from Team Vixen. So watch this pack here. Strong. This will be a very tight race. Definitely we'll try to see if we can get the move when we watch it. Somebody's going to make a dash for it. This event is 25 kilometers, so we're 10.8, so maybe your second lap here. Let's see if we get the lap counter straightened out. But yeah, looks like it's a dogfight up front here. People hanging on. Really good group. It looks like if you're looking to hide, conserve energy for that last push. Not necessarily in my power profile to do that. I'd be the guy that's sitting in that pack, waiting for mistakes to make, and then try to bully people at the end to make a move early. But definitely, you might see somebody fly off the front here with a lap or two to go to try to make that break. But right now, everybody seems to be pulling, doing work. Everything's looking good. Will get me out of the picture. Fun. Pretty easy to do. Take a look at Zwift Power here in a couple minutes. Video capture. Oof. I am gone. See here. Alright, so more about the ladies. See who do we have? We have a couple names I don't quite remember or recognize. Here one, let's see what Zwift Power says. Live with that again. Pack's looking strong. Good, I got some names. Lee Shom, the new name. Holly Dowling. I think she's raced with us before. I don't recognize Carrie Merritt in this pack. Lisa Sentis. So these are a lot of unaffiliated riders. Right now, Frankie Chicks. So Beth McCluskey. That's an interesting team. I'm not sure if that's a virtual one. But Cranky Chicks. That's a pretty good name. Go over to screen. Struggling here. I only have two monitors to work with and about 7 overlays, 10 windows open, one computer. Picture is Zwift Power. Looking good. See how the results look at the end. So this race has been set up with, they've kind of changed the HRM rules around this, and see how that works out for us. There's a divergent group of folks on Zwift where some of us say, hey, yes, we want you to have your heart rate unless there's an issue, and we can work with that. There's other people that, heart rate, I don't really care about it for training, but it does affect the results sometimes. The issue that we've currently had with Zwift Power with that is if you are blanked out of the results because you failed a criteria, it ends up that you will struggle to be placed back into the regular results, because I've just seen it before. We've had people that want to be put back in because they had HRM problems. In the past, I could edit it. So my advice is just wear the HRM. You know it's in your drawer. Like today, mine's working. Wife laid it down on the electrodes in the drawer for whatever reason, and it seemed to have an issue. So Stoyanova needs to jump on here. The last chance. Shapiro, this is it. So 3 laps to go, right? Here, this is dangerous right here. If you're sitting back where Stoyanova is, you're in trouble. You got to really be tighter than this, because you're gonna break that gap. You're gonna have to put like 2 exawatts per kg to stay on. And the ladies are hauling right now 3.7, 3.9. A couple of 2.4s in there. So somebody's trying to take advantage of the draft, which is very good. There you go. Stoyanova knows she's in trouble. It's the truck. Hopefully she's close enough to use it. See how that turns out. My suspicion is she really gonna have to put the gas on right now. Stay on. She's trying. She's 2 seconds back. Right now it's at do or die time, right? I think right now you got to go all in and do that gut check. Hey, you know, at this point, not about the matches. Either I'm in with a bunch to try and save energy or fall off. And it looks like this time the fall off is going to be the option, right? So nothing wrong with that. There is a group behind her. We'll go back to them in a minute. Let's see what we have here. All right, Stoyanova. So the problem is Stoyanova now, from this view, this is the night train view. This is what I see a lot of the times in the races. And you're in no man's land right here. So you really have to make the call. What am I going to do? You know, she looks like she's still trying to hang in there, 3.7. The challenge is you're going to put all that work, still losing time. Right now she's 3 seconds off, right? How many times have you seen that in your own race? You're like giving it all she's got, trying to get in there. Right now, the blob totally has a power. Right now, 4 seconds, right? So she's basically resigned herself. Yeah, I'm going to fall back. So there's a group that's 1:13 back. Starting to form up. A couple groups in the back. T Zhang. Let's see if I can figure out who she is. T Zhang in the back here. Tian Zhang. Interesting name. British nationality. At least identifies as British. So that's quite interesting. Haven't seen her before. Croquet's still there, even though she's not in Zwift power. Looks like everybody's pulling on the pro. Let's see if we can look at her a little bit. Get this thing. All right, so this is interesting. We have a pro in a generic jersey. But I wonder how many of these ladies recognize this. So Barbieri's in there. Is Crazy Canuck is in that group. So this is a good group to be in, right? Good. 8 riders, so nice little pack to work with. That's why I like this race. Is there's always somebody at your ability. For the most part, they might be a better sprinter, or you might have some other better climbing characteristics. So that's good too, right? Always somebody to wrestle with. All right, Barbieri, Gonzalez working together. Good to see. Further back, Nadia. So Nadia, the time zones have realigned. I think she's in, oh geez, Malaysia or like Taiwan. So I think that time zone does not do the wonderful daylight savings. So they're on the same time zone. So it's good to see her back. Glad to see her here. Excited to have her. All right, let's see. Let's get back to the front here. All right, 16 kilometers in. Strong chase group. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe 12 riders, right? So even if you don't have all that power, it looks like somebody got them lined out. Karen Bonham's trying to stay on. They're lined out like this. Somebody made a jump on that downhill. And folks went winner, 2 seconds off. Right now is the gut check for time for Sincitis. Or Bonham and Shapiro. Hey, do we push and go? I mean, right now with 2 riders, I would say you could probably do it. And Helen Salt fell off the back too, so it looks like somebody threw down a little bit. Not like Helen Salt to come off the back that early. Right, usually he's right in there, so it must have been a savage punch by somebody. Alright, let's get back up here. See how things are going. Music to the monitors. And it's so different when not listening to music, right? Alright, come on. Help me out here. Alright, so here we go. Looking good. 2, 4, 8, 10. Still a great lead pack. 17 kilometers to go. Right, so they got 17 kilometers in. And race is 25-ish. Although something doesn't sound right as far as counts. This is one of those packs where you stand for everything you got. Once a lap, you're going to really have to dig on the hill. Haven't seen too many team tactics yet. Definitely the chemistry for it. I don't see a lot of fearless in this lead pack today, but it could be because they're resting from last weekend's race. Always good to take rest. I don't know, some of you guys I had to block on Strava because you're too much. Just a personal thing, but when I see, oh, dead legs, dead legs, dead legs, you're just posting to Strava, maybe you should think about that. Maybe if my legs are dead, I need to stop. But now, some of you keep doing it, so bye-bye. Alright, so it's showing 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Looking good, strong pack. So now here's a chance. Here's where everybody's got to think about their strategy. I'm sure the ODivaZ ladies are on their own channel, doing their thing. Sure, the other teams are on their own Discord channel. I'm not sure what was going on with Discord this morning. Kind of befuddled by that. And I know it was an issue last weekend too, where physically showing the channel, but does not show me in the channel. And I'm not messing with it right now, so you guys can watch the race. Alright, who's going to make the move? Hopefully my trainer's not too loud. I haven't really tested this setup for broadcast. It just kind of happened this way. 6 viewers. 7 viewers. Record. Lead pack looking good. Looks like Shapiro and Bonham have resigned themselves off the back to work together. Helen Salt's with them. I predict all 3 of those will get together towards the end. But yeah, smart move sometimes if you just can't. It's not worth burning matches to try to stay. If you're out of the pack, sometimes it's just smarter to not TT it. I know you want to try it, but get a pack this big, the blob just takes over. Nothing you can do. Like I said, typically it's a 2x effort to stay in. If you can't be pulling 7 watts per kilogram long enough to close the gap, it's not going to happen. Big group, big group. Love to see it. Like I said, it's very interesting, and we have had a lot of riders that I don't quite recognize. I've pretty much been to every one of these, except 3 maybe, based on schedule. We really do appreciate our ladies. Women's Week for us is every week, right? So first and third Saturdays for these races. We have the ODivaZ 2.2 ride on Wednesday at 4:15 PST, so a little bit earlier than the West Coast stuff usually happens. Good group ride. And then also, if you're following the team page, Michelle Patton's bringing back the Sunday ODivaZ ride. I know it's been had to settle a work situation first and get into a regular groove, but she wants to bring it back. So one exciting thing for tomorrow is the Sunday ladies ride. It's not just ladies, so it was a good discussion when we first had the ability to segregate out ladies only rides. We kind of went to the ride leads and asked them what they wanted to do, and most of them really, everybody said yeah, we had to have it, right? And they said we're fine with the guys, and that's how it's always been with us, to be honest. I mean, the guys and ladies have rode together before this even happened, and you know, depending on who it is. Same thing with Endurance Lab. We do have ladies only specific Endurance Lab, but we have a regular open lab, right? So just depends on your style. But you know, as part of our core values is to treat everyone with respect. So I have never heard any issues with anybody TeamODZ, you know, between men and women. It's kind of like brothers and sisters. We don't really any issues with that. So it is what it is, but this is a ladies only race, and this is really fun to do. All right, so a little bit of strategy. Next time around, ladies, if you're a heavier lady, here is the place to attack on that ramp. Just go totally gonzo. Because that's exactly what happens down the other side of the wishbone, right? So we come down the wishbone. It's a flat. They're pulling 3.5, 3.6. And you'll see the super light ladies ramp it up the hill. Right? And that's their advantage. But your advantage, if you're heavier, I fall in that category, is to really make them pay on the downhill. You know, I'm still questioning whether the physics are right. It doesn't feel right. You know how games act versus what I've seen on a downhill in real life, but it's the best we have right now. So 20.9 kilometers in. Zwift Power says 25, but I think we have at least one more lap to go. We'll see. Somebody should be making a move now. Nobody has. I'm super surprised. Here's the warning shot. Like, if you're in that group, you got to really be thinking, hey, what's my out? Am I a sprinter? Am I not a sprinter? We'll see. We'll cover this group up the ramp and then jump back. Let's look at some power-ups. So who's doing an attack? Typically, power-ups are the used defensively or offensively. Let's see what it says. Strong front pack. Go to the front view first for a little bit. Should be one more lap to go. See what happens. We'll jump back quickly. Pretty flat for a little bit, so we'll jump back, take a look at the pack, and come back to these ladies towards the last half. Hopefully we don't miss the attack. Not a lot of places to attack, but it's possible. Nobody really taking the hardcore line here to make the jump, which is usually typically would have been done. Okay, here we go, right? I'll ring the bell. One more lap, right? One more lap to go. Stephanie Hallmichael out front, doing her thing. Nobody's really challenging it. McCluskey, Yo-Yo from Z-Sun Race. Good to see them. Team's grown over some time. See if there's fireworks. They look tightly bunched. It's interesting. All right, let's jump back a little bit, take a look. Right, so Beth Shapiro, Karen Bonham still working together. Ellen saw a little bit back. Stoyanova, I remember her. She must have gone out a little bit too hard. She's faded a little bit, but still in, right? So we have a large group of riders. This would probably be the honest B-Pack right back here, right? Liz Comley's back here. Prokit still, sorry if I don't know all the ladies of the Pro Peloton. Honestly, the men, I don't really follow the men too much either. Crazy Canucks in that group, so this is really good. And how cool is it to wake up and race with a pro, right? You can't do that outside. Well, maybe you can. Like if you live certain places like, you know, Bay Area where the guys show up during winter to train. But yeah, now they're all over in Europe, so it's not going to happen. All right, this lead pack is a monster size. Everybody's jockeying for position. Looks like everybody's working together. Right? Somebody's high in. Nobody's making an attack. This is a surprise that this has stayed this way. You really have to question right now whether you're a sprinter, what's your end game? Like, hey, how are we going to do this? You're in the team, because this is going to be ugly. If you're not a sprinter, this is not the pack to be in right now. If you're not a sprinter, you really got to think, like, how am I getting out of here? You have to go pull the plug at 1K to go and just go all in and see what happens. The unfortunate piece with this course is that it's uphill, so it does not play in your favor. You're a heavier rider and you can't sprint. So my advice is, if you're a heavier rider and you can't sprint, on that downhill is where you make that punch. Go all in 30 seconds. And then see what happens. Might catch them by surprise right here. See, they kind of get used to this pace, right? So 3.5, 3.6. Not an easy pace by any means. 4.0 popping up in there. We're trying to jockey position. But, you know, it's just one of those things that you got to really strategize what you're going to do. I'm really surprised nobody jumped off, but here it is, right? Only a couple K to go. Alright. Right on, it's happening. Jump over to Zwift power maybe. Because I don't want to miss this. Quiet on Facebook this morning, but I suspect it's got to do with audio issues. Also, it's... Here you go. Watch this. Alright. See. Somebody's gonna maybe make a jump here. Go for it, couple K out. Sounds like a good strategy. Anybody lighten up? Rather interesting. Before I punch it. Picture in picture, baby. How about that? Alright, well, I was on the wrong screen on the main screen, so that's why the car didn't show up. See if there's anything exciting up there. No brakes, I'm surprised. 10 riders off the front. Right now, main pack, Stephanie Holmichael. Dika H, don't know the last name, Beth McCluskey. Scott, she's been around for a while. Kim Beezer. Holly Dowling. Tiffany Larson, Carrie Merritt. Sybil Shum, and Terry Cashmore from Endurance Nation. All in this group. Alright, so here we go. Here's the main part. We have a great chase pack after. Hopefully I can get back in time. We get done watching this so we can watch them finish as well. Alright, here's where the guns are going to come out, right? Not much to go. Here's the hill. Who's going to punch it? Who's going to do it? Alright, so we got some power-ups. Only 15 seconds on the feathers, right? So who's got the helmet? They're kind of thinking, yeah, I need this to gather momentum up the hill. 5.4, 5.5, 5.9, 6.5, 7.1. Alright, who's doing it? Who's doing it? Oh. What we got here? Like a dogfight right to the end. Tiffany Larson up front. Anderson. Beezer out front. Three lady mini break. Show 'em. Anderson, Beezer. 6.3, 5.0. So they're going gas on. Whitaker. Whitaker is one lap back. Beezer. Larson. Anderson. Group coming back together. Getting within those last 100 meters. Larson out front. Larson might have it. Yes, she does. Larson, Beezer, McCluskey, Anderson. Herzog coming through the line. Farther back, let's make sure we stay in the event. Sentis. And good. Alright. Get this other B, like the main B pack I would call it. Great stuff, girls. Nice. Let's look at Zhang. Comey, Leonard down the hill. Looking good. Nova in this mix. A little bit ahead of them. Take a look here. There's a little story in Snaith. Comey, Zhang, Bronner. Anchors from Team Vision. Vixen, sorry. Not a lot of tactics today, just brute force by the looks of it. I'm kind of interested in that. We've seen this in the past where it's been a little bit of a team setup where people pull a blind and run somebody out. Doesn't look like it's today. Live with power up here. Take a look at it when we're done this group here. Call it good, and then I'll go off live and then sweep who we have left. So I want to thank Megan and Stephanie for being here today. Absolutely for their leadership. Can't make it happen without good leads for sure. Watch this rest group. I like watching these. Some of these fat fights are good. Alright, here we go. See, I got Zwift Live up. Power. I got the power. All that stuff. I'll flip over the other seed. Wrong one. Alright, so here we got the ramp, right? So we got Zwift Power. Here's good showing of the top 10. Regular stream. We'll go back to that one. Watch your racing here. Flip the view. Watch him race up the track. So I gotta do some research, figure out what this is. It's a mystery pro, secret pro. 5.0, looking good up the ramp, right? So these ladies are fighting tough. No heart rate, of course. So, instant kit. All right, let's get a look. This side view is nice, but it doesn't do us any good for watching finishes. Oh, sweating. That was one heck of an endurance lab workout. I made it. All right, so Bronner 4.8, 4.2, Crockett, Snaith. Nadia up front. Nadia should be done by now. Yeah. All right, so they're finishing up here. Just one more turn to the end. Crockett. See who does what. Better view. Oh yeah, here we go. Bronner. You punching? Yep, punching right at the end. Bronner might have gotten it by a wheel. Nice job. All right. All right. Great race, ladies. All right. Okay. All right, bring me back here. We'll go back to me. I'll finish up sweeping the race. See some parting shots here. Back, I got one Liz. Oh, Liz is okay, so I'm back. Whitaker is about 22 seconds in front of me, so that's perfect. That works out great. I'll just cruise along here and finish up streaming. Stripped out. So you see a good race, sprint finish to the end. Let's see what we got for Zwift Power here at the end. All right, Tiffany Larson pulled it out. Looks like McCluskey, Tim Beezer for KRT. Not a lot of Team Tactics. A lot of unaffiliated riders. It's rather interesting that we had a lot of unaffiliated riders in this race. Actually, half of them making up the top 10. So it's I'll throw in a little bit of sarcasm. So all the teams that like to poach riders from races, here's your chance. I'll leave it up so you can take the names and go bother them all week. That's not our tactic here. But anyway, I just like to. Yes, we notice that you chase people down just based on their Zwift Power numbers. We have a little bit different philosophy. Anyway, race recap. Obviously, it was a brutal finish. The sprint finish at the end. Nobody really dominated the play. I'll stop spinning here for a minute to get this settled down. Future races, of course. This, like I mentioned before, this race runs every first and third Saturday. Let us know what you think. Taya is out today, but any feedback? Sorry, extremely sorry for the Discord nonsense. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll send a ticket into our IT department. They're really good about it. But we'll see how that goes. And then we will also, a reminder, I'll send an email out later. We have the ODivaZ Sentry. It'll be Volcano Flat Reverse. For as long as you want to ride, or as little as you want to ride. We have the return of the ODivaZ 2.2 ride on Sunday. It's a popular time. So it's just a short recovery ride like this, where it's basically an hour flat lap, and then you do an optional sprint. 15-20 second sprint. Not a big deal, but a good race to... not a good race, but it's a good recovery ride, or a good ride if you're just...
That was a very hard race, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear me now, but yeah, it was a good race. You were actually riding with a pro. She probably can't hear me. We'll probably dump out of Discord, because I don't know what to do with it besides dump out of it.
Nitrine, are you there?
Yeah. Thank you, Discord, for not giving me good audio today, which has never happened until when I try to stream, right? So thanks to all our fans out there that came to watch. This is one of my favorite races to be a participant of. You know, even doing the background stuff that I do with it. I really enjoy doing this, just for the enjoyment of it. It's really great to watch them race. And then, you know, thanks. Sorry for those that can't be there. Thanks for those that could come. We really appreciate it. We'll be back next month. We're done for this month. Next month is one of those goofy 5-week months, so it's going to be a long one. So I do appreciate you guys coming today. If you could, like Zwift Live on TeamODZ. Follow us, do whatever you got to do. You look out if you need some more training help. We have the Endurance Lab available for those who like structured training. The forum's actually really good and helpful. Not Facebooky, so don't expect the snark and the stupidity that you get on a regular Facebook group with 40,000 people. All right, so once again, Night Train signing off. Top of the morning to you. Have a safe St. Patty's Day. Call an Uber, call a cab. Don't be dumb and drive. It's not worth it. All right, and so everybody else, have a good one. See you in a little while.